In today's K-pop ecosystem, one of the most frustrating trends is the tendency of bloggers and social media commentators to declare that fans are leaving the fandom or that fans are unhappy with a particular group, often without substantial evidence. As someone who actively follows the scene, I find this kind of narrative extremely misleading. It turns real fan culture into clickbait, misrepresents the actual sentiment of fandoms, and undermines the success and efforts of artists. Two glaring examples of this phenomenon are Jeans and Blackpink, both of whom had countless online claims of fandom dissatisfaction while continuing to enjoy widespread popularity and loyalty. Let's take Jeans as the first example. From the moment they debuted under ADOR in 2022, controversy seemed to follow them. Headlines like "Fans are protesting against Jeans due to minors in the group" circulated widely, despite the lack of visible, organized protest among actual fans. These supposed fan reactions often originated not from real supporters of the Rookie group, but from commentators, critics, and even anti-fans who had no connection to the group's community. Excuse me, but is the protest in the same room with us? Each of their scandals was accompanied by a narrative that bunnies are not happy with the creative decision regarding the OMG video, or the reference to Lolita in their Hype Boy music video outrages fans, or Cookie has a double meaning that is not suitable for minors. And this was all in the first year of the group's life. Excuse me, but have you noticed how Jeans fandom has decreased? Because I haven't. Those bunnies who supported Jeans and Minhee Jin, because supporting their concept is, first of all, supporting Minhee Jin's vision, have remained in this fandom and still support the girls no matter what. Album sales, concert attendance, and merchandise sales paint a clear picture. The fandom likes what they have and remains strong and loyal. If a group's fan base were truly unhappy with concept, we would see a visible dip in support across these measurable areas. Instead, Jeans continues to be one of the top-performing fourth-generation girl groups, with consistent chart success both in Korea and internationally. This disconnect between narrative and reality reflects a broader issue in K-pop fan culture. True fans support their idols through thick and thin. They may critique decisions, but they do not abandon ship at the first sign of controversy. Moreover, many of the people loudly criticizing these groups online have never purchased an album, attended a fan event, or otherwise supported the group in any material way. These are not fans, they are spectators, critics, or outright haters. The only resource that drives groups, like any other business, is money. Money equals the life of the group. The situation is similar with Blackpink. Since their debut in 2016, the group has faced constant media scrutiny, from accusations of favoritism within the group to criticisms about their release schedules. Yet Blackpink remains a global phenomenon. Their world tour, Born Pink, was one of the highest-grossing tours by a girl group in history, and their fan base, Blinks, continues to grow worldwide. Despite recurring headlines like "Blinks are leaving the fandom" or "discontent brews among Blackpink fans," the numbers suggest otherwise. These claims are often extrapolated from a handful of critical tweets, rather than a representative consensus of a global fan base. What these false narratives fail to acknowledge is the simple truth at the heart of the K-pop industry. Money drives longevity. Fandom support is measured not by Twitter discourse, but by album sales, streaming numbers, merchandise purchases, and ticket sales. These tangible forms of support are what allow groups to survive, thrive, and make comebacks. Haters might make noise online, but they don't buy physical albums or limited edition merchandise. They don't fill stadiums or contribute to chart success. While supposed fans are disappointed in the group and leave the fandom, the stadiums are not empty. Blackpink continues to thrive, not in spite of their unconventional strategy, but because of it. Blinks have known how YG works for 9 years. Blackpink's strategy has not changed. The number of their songs has not exceeded 50 despite 9 years of career, but they are still loved. Do you know why? Because from the very beginning, they did not position themselves as a group that works for quantity. Real Blinks aren't surprised when they wait 3 years for a single, or when a song debuts mid-concert instead of through a full-length album. Would they love more content? Of course. But the core fan base remains loyal. This was especially clear during the 2022-2023 Born Pink World Tour, which broke records as one of the highest-grossing tours by a girl group in history. Far from being disappointed, fans filled stadiums across continents. That's why, for me, all these stupid headlines with clickbait, "Blink's disappointed," are funny. Because Blinks are already mostly solo stans, as it has been since far 2018. Real Blinks, who bought tickets and attended the concert, are giving positive reviews about the Deadline tour. They are happy to see Blackpink after a long hiatus together and hear their solo songs. Blackpink haters, people who didn't buy tickets, who never bought the albums and hated the group regardless of the comeback, believe that this tour is a failure. Summary: much of the criticism, ironically, comes not from fans, but from those who have never supported the group in tangible ways. These individuals don't buy albums, stream songs, or attend concerts. Their commentary often stems from personal bias or competitive fandom culture rather than genuine disappointment. Yet they dominate online discourse, giving the false impression of mass discontent. So, next time a blogger or casual observer claims that fans are disappointed, it's worth asking, which fans? Because from where I'm standing, the stadiums are full, money is flowing, and songs are charting. Subscribe to my channel for more. Watch other videos.